Hi there, hope you're doing good. This is a demo for a project in which we will be dealing with the logistics of shipments, logistics and shipments from the beginning of the carriers, the driver's database to the delivery, and the emails and the dashboard for the outputs and what the drivers can see. I'll try my level best to cover all the aspects and all the operations in as soon as I can, as short as I can. Okay, let's get started with. First of all, any driver which will be getting enrolled with the system, the team lead system, he has to fill in the form he can enter all his credentials, the related documents, the certificates, licenses, and etc. Once a driver, a carrier, which we'll call a carrier will install will in, enter all the information required. It will go through the database in this form. So the timestamp will be there, the email address of the driver, which will be unique obviously for each driver, and each driver has to fill this form only once so that he can get enrolled with the team land team. Um, so this database will be used for the further processing. So first of all, the requirement is to fill in this career profile, the driver profile on a click. So how this will work? This sheet is a different sheet, team land dispatch code. And this sheet is linked with the database of the carrier inputs. And here we have the field through which we will be using the and using the selection of the driver to pull the related data from that driver. And this is the format which was required from the user. Okay, so what will happen? As soon as a driver will update the information in this sheet using this form and the data will go inside this database, this dropdown will get automatically updated. And you can always update the document from here and then update the dropdown. You can always select the dropdown data from here. So what I'll do, I'll delete this and you will see all the related information will be deleted, and mind it, these are not formula, this is basically code working on backend. So let's see, we have data handling at gmail.com, data handling 1, data handling 2, and SSSS. So let's try some. So I'll try select the SSS. So what it will do, it will go back to the database with this email address and pull the related data and spit out in here. We are not taking the input of insurance email and the website. So this is good about here. Okay, so let's try and change this, but I think the data will be same because I have manually entered data. The data is not from the driver, so all the data is same. Okay, so once this step is done, so this is basically the step one, and this is complete. It has nothing to do with the onward process. So this is for the user who's using for the career. For example, he want to select the driver and he want to see the related data and the document he submitted. So here you can click on any of the link and as per Gmail process, you can click on the link. While my internet is a bit slow, it's processing. Okay, so you can just click on this link and it will navigate you to the documents which are submitted from the driver. You can see this is here and this is the second document. If you have the access of the drive, you can have this. You can see it. Okay. So once this is done, there is a system. The second step, there is a system in which you are getting the bids. You are getting the projects assigned to you with the relevant information. We have redesigned the dispatch booking data in which we have taken the pipeline information in green at the top, which you can always input, just copy from the pipeline. For example, if you get this order and this is the related information, you just need to select all of the rows, maybe one or all, maybe one or two or more. You can just copy these and go to here and then find out the next available entry in here, enter the email, and you can just paste it in here. So this all information will be pasted in here. Yes. Okay. So once this is done, I think we don't have the appointment requirement. I need to shift it on the right side again back. Okay. This column will be shifted again because the carrier comments are coming from the pipeline and there is no appointment required on the pipeline. So we have to shift this on the right side. Okay, so once you have entered the assigned project with the related information of the date, origin, destination, trip miles, DH mile, pickup date, delivery date, and this and that. All these dates are being input. You need to come back here, and you can see in here the orange cells are automated uh, filling fields, and the yellow cells are manual input. So you have to for a particular assigned. For example, if you get this project, let me take only one. Let me delete all of these. Okay, so if, for example, if you get this order, these new order, which is to be submitted from here to here, from the origin to the destination, this is the order number in here, which you will enter manually, obviously, because this is the yellow cell in manual input. And you have to come here and select the carrier, whatever the carrier. This is exactly the same drop down which were seen on the carrier profile. So this drop down will also be getting updated as soon as you will get the entry from here, and those entry will go here, and these entries will be shown under in these drop downs. So as soon as you will select the email address of the driver, you will see the name of the driver. Now you need to select the second name. What is the trucker name? If there is a trucker or a carrier, whatever you want to select it in here, this is on your discretion. So, and these trucker and their email addresses are on the control tab here, which you can always change in here. Okay, so once these two inputs are done, you have to come in here and select, obviously, I think the bug or any person. You can add these drop downs, um, and bus. This is done. Once you have selected the driver details, you can go on the right side. Now, you will see if you want to have an appointment. This should also be a manual input, so I'll turn it to yellow. So this is also a manual input if you want to select or not. Yep. The RPM and the load status is also is it depends upon you. Is it coming from somewhere or you are going to manually enter in it? And then we will go back to the factorizing approved. These are all yellow inputs, but the POD is automatically when you get filled down. I'll let you know how this will get automatically filled down. Okay, so there should not be any check boxes in here. Let me delete these, and this should also not be here because the POD or BOL is the same thing. Okay, so once all these inputs, the details from the pipeline and the selection of the carrier is done, you have to find out if there is an appointment required, and then the checkboxes. And yes, you have to enter the rate confirmation document link in here so that if once you send the email to the driver, he can see this rate confirmation document and he can carry with it. Okay, so once you have done all the entries for that particular driver, what you need to do, you need to select the field. Okay, I want to send this email, which I just filled in. Let me confirm which is the last row. Okay, this is the last row in here. And yes, once you have selected all the fields in it, you need to select it. Okay, I want to send this email, and go there and select this send email to the driver. What this will do, this will send an email. Let me change. Okay, let's take it. Okay, so once you select it, you need to go there and send email to the driver. So as soon as you will send the email, all the checkbox, all the checks uh, in on this column will be find out, and all the relevant information will be pulled in, and this is the email format which will be sent to the driver. You can see here. So this will be the email. So hi XYZ, because the name of the driver is coming as XYZ, and all the related information. See, no appointment required because there is no checkbox. No checkbox was clicked in here. Here, and so the date booked is 12 December, and the origin is Stuart, and check line. Let's see if these are the information. Yes, these are the destination uh, and the origin, and all the information are being pulled through this raw. And once this is done, an email will be sent, and the email status will be get updated in here, just like this. Email sent on this date. Okay, so I have clicked this button to send the email, but the email has not been sent, and this status is not being updated on this raw. the last row which we were working on, because the rate confirmation document is not available in there. So what I'll do, I'll quickly grab a document from here just to fill in the field, and then you will see the cell will get automatically white. These cells are red because there are fields available. The document, the dispatching things is available. All the information is available, but not the rate confirmation document. So now I'll select and I'll send the email, and you will see shortly the email will be sent to the email, the carrier. Okay, so the email ID is not found because this is not a valid email address. So let me quickly add this +2 in here and try one more time just to make sure that we are getting the comment of send email. Okay, still not found. Okay, let me enter the right email address and let's try this time. Okay, let me see through what. So what was the error? I was thinking that the error was related to the email address, but no, this is related to this document. And because I don't have the access of these documents, or these documents are laying on your drive, so I will use a document which is on my drive and try pasting in here, and then let me try one more time if this time the email goes. And yes, I think it should. Yep. Okay, so the email sent, the document was not being sent, and I was getting the error because the I don't have the access to these, and I cannot use the documents. These documents are on your drive, and I can't use those as attachment. So as you can see, as soon as the email is being sent to this, doesn't matter if you will run the process again and again. Once the email is being sent and the email status is there, the no there will be no second email to the same uh, driver will be sent on that particular raw detail. It's hanging a bit. Let me, okay, here we are. Okay, so once this is sent, this is done, and all the information is being sent to the driver. What driver will do? Let me show you the email quickly. Okay, so as you can see, this is 0 minutes earlier. The email was sent, and the email was sent, and the CC was to dispatchland at dispatch.com, and this is these are the all the information, and I have added the appointment related thing. The requirement appointment is required or not. So an email will be sent to the driver with all this information, and the driver can download the documents. And once he will deliver the document, what he will do, he will see he can click on this link at the bottom, which will navigate it to the next form. Let me show you the next form in here. So as soon as the driver will click on the link to submit the delivery form, what it will do, it will navigate him to this document, this form, where he can enter his email address, which will be exactly the same email address which he is using, his own personal email address, which was used to fill in the career form and which is being used to send the email and receive email. So once he will deliver the document, what he will do, he will enter the email address in here. Yeah, and the load number which was given to him or through the email, and he will use that email, the load number, and submit the document, which is signed document or a scanned document, and then press the submit button. As soon as he will submit the document, what it will do, it will take all the information, the timestamp, his email address, the load number, and the document in here. And what we will be doing now, we'll go back to the main database, which is this one, and using this load number, which is PO22713188, we will be fetching the EOD or the bold document. The formula is here automatically in it. So if there will be any document available, let me use this document quickly. So for example, he has submitted this document using the email address and the load number. Let me take the load number as well real quick. So this is the document number, and this is the document available on here. So what it will do, the our database will go there and pull the information from from that using that load number. Okay, so let me show you again that these are the document available on this on the against the load number. If I'll delete the document from here, maybe I'll change the load number. What it will do, it will go back to the land here, and you can see this the POD has been removed from this against this load number. But as soon as I will enter the right load number, which is being submitted by the driver through this form, and that is here, this document will get automatically updated on the dispatched sheet right in here. Right. So this is the process. This is the whole process, and this completes the getting the order, sending it to the driver, and getting back the submission document in here. So this is the whole procedure for this document, and this all being updated, automated. And if you want to have any change in the email, like the signature at the bottom, you can let me know, or you can always come back in here on the first cell, and here you can make the changes. But it's better if you let me know, so I'll make the changes in here so that you are not disturbing any of the formula. So yep, that's done. Once all the database is done, now we'll go back to the dashboard thing where the driver can see their performance for the last week, for the last month, and etc. Let me pause the video and let's navigate to the uh, dashboard. So these are the two dashboards which we have already designed and discussed in detail. So let me go through this process again. So how they will navigate to it? There is a link which I'll share you. So just like the Google Form link, we can add this link in the email part as well. I will add that this link on this email in here as well, so that anyone who will be receiving the email, he can see the link to open the form, to submit it, and the link to navigate to this file where um, they can see their performance for the all the data available in this Teamland dispatch booking redesign sheet. Please do not change the name of any of the tabs, otherwise it will disrupt the process. If you want to, please let me know. I'll change those at once. Okay, so let me define this. So what this will do, the specialty of this dashboard is that anyone, all the information from this sheet will be uh, plotted on the dashboard. But if someone is logged in with the data handling at gmail.com, he can only see his data. Similarly, for the all the email addresses available. So one driver or one carrier cannot see the other carrier's data. Right. So having said that, now let me show you how this is going to work. So there is only one drop down. This is the view sheet. This will be exactly the view of the for the drivers or any of the person who's accessing this sheet. So what they will do, they can come here, they can click on this letter. Click on this drop down, and then they will navigate to a calendar, which is the start date and end date. They can select auto date ranges, which are here. They can select the last 7 days, 14 days, 28 days, last 30 days, maybe today, or the last month, current month. So all of these are available. So what I'll do, this is December. So we have the data available on the November month. So I'll select last month, click apply, and you will see all the dashboard data will get updated. And this comparison is basically from the previous month. So if we are plotting the November 1st to 30th, so this is related to October, right? And similarly, the average RPM in the total loads against that email address. Currently, I'm accessing this sheet with the data handling against the data handling at gmail.com. So this is showing the 5 total counts because I have only 5 entries available in the November, which you can always confirm from the land dispatch sheet. Right. I will not go in there because I have already confirmed that. So this is the chart format in the number format. If the entries are more, you can see the scroll bar in here, and you can always navigate by using these buttons as well. So you can see the each entry details. So this dispatch was done on November 11th, and these are the all the related details with that. Now we have plotted the all the information available against the dates. So from 1st to 15, whatever the loads are available in here. Currently there are 8 entries, so we'll be plotting the 8 entries in here, and we are plotting the revenue, trip miles, DH, and the RPM. On the left side, we are plotting the trip miles, DH, and RPM, and on the right side, we are plotting the revenue, which is in dollars. So 3647 is USD, um, and you can see the green line. And once, if you want to see a bunch of the all the details for a particular date, like for November 19, you can onto the point, and here you will see all the revenue is 3647, trip miles are 648, and DHR 20. Right. Similarly, for any of the point, you can see this. Uh, Now this is the whole chart by each dispatch plot. Now let's go back to the page number 2, and here we have also the same drop down, which either you can use this drop down or on this one. So this will activate on the both the pages. So now this breakdown is basically on week number. So the November 1st to November 30th consists of 5 weeks, because it's starting from, I think there is one day in the uh, obviously there are 5 days, 4 weeks, but 3 days are coming in this week, and rest of the 4 weeks are there in. So we'll be plotting the week 46, 47, 44, 45, and 48. I'll arrange those from left to right. So this will become 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So this data is being plotted exactly the same data, revenue, DH miles, and trip miles on weekly basis. And this is one thing, like these are all the revenue thing which you can see week on weekly basis. 45, 46, this is a range. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So on week 44 the revenue was 1650, and on week 5 45, on week 46, 47, 48. So this is all from my side, and here you can see the total for all the date. You can always use the dynamic ranges. For example, if you want to see from um, maybe from 10th to 20th November, what were the entries and what were your performance between these 2 dates. You can always select any of the fixed dates from the calendar as well, and this will plot all the entries available. Like there are currently 3 point entries available, and you can plot these three, and it will see if the November 10th and 20th, yeah, they are covering 2 weeks in between. So it's between, yeah. So the November 10th is on second week of the November, and 20th is on. Yep. So this is being distributed on again 3 weeks. So here you can see all the weekly basis entries in here. So yep, that's it from my side. Please let me know if you need any further assistance or any clearance, or if you want me to record a different video, a separate video for the data observation and the data dashboard thing. Um, Please let me know if I missed anything, or if you want to know if you want to have any further clarity. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.